Officer elections, protests at the Capitol, professional development, and AI for career readiness. These are just a few of the things coming up in today's JFT Talks. Good morning, and school is winding down, and welcome to JFT Talks for the week of May the 18th, 2026. We will start in our typical place. On your screen, you can find our contact information, website, email address, and social media accounts. And we ask you to please like and subscribe. Here's what we're working on this week. Tomorrow, the JFT Executive Board and officer elections will happen. In-person voting will be available at the CWA Hall, 760 Northwest Street, Suite B. That's the place we normally have events between 4 and 6:30 p.m. Voting by email will be available from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And there's some details down below. To be eligible to vote, members must be in good standing for at least 3 months prior to the election. That's February, March, and April. For email voting, I know it says 1 to 5 p.m., but the instructions given to me by the election committee say that the email will come to your inbox at 3 p.m. It will come from jftelection26@gmail.com. Please check your spam folder if you don't see it in your email inbox. And if you run into any errors, please contact Diamond at 601-832-9226. President Rice is asking everyone to visit and follow Scott Colom's Teachers for Colom Facebook page. Colom is a candidate for U.S. Senate running against sitting Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith, and he has been endorsed by AFT. One of his chief campaign promises is to push for no income tax on teachers making under $75,000. Day of Action, Mississippi Fights Back. JFT is joining a host of other organizations this Wednesday, May the 20th at 12 noon at the Mississippi Capitol to fight back against redistricting against the upcoming extraordinary session, which has been canceled, but the protest is going on. Please use the QR code on your screen in order to sign up. And a special note from me, the Vice President, please do not use a sick day. Use a personal day if you're going to take time off work to join us at the Capitol. JFT is joining the People's Advocacy Institute in the fight to stop the takeover of Jackson's water system. And we're asking members to please sign the petition. The printable version will be available at the office during normal business hours, and we will work on getting a digital version out to all members. The SHIELD Act takes effect July 1st, and you need to know how this new Mississippi law may affect your voter registration status, even if you've been voting for years. And you need to know what to do about it. Please visit our website and find a link to our episode on the SHIELD Act on the homepage. If you need to check your voter registration status, visit aftvotes.org, and I recommend that you do that regularly, like at least twice a month. Because voting data often lags, and you can check it today and be currently registered and find out later that something had changed, but it had not been uploaded. Professional development is coming on May 28th and 29th. We have AVERT and CPR training. AVERT stands for Active Violence Immediate Response Training, and CPR is, of course, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. This training will be held at the AFL-CIO building, and if you have questions, please email the president at presidentjftpsrp@gmail.com. You can use the QR code that you see on your screen to purchase your CEU certificate and register for the event. And all members and non-members must purchase a ticket because this ticket pays for your registration fees and CEU form. And please know, as a member, it's like $37. And that is an excellent price for CPR training on its own. And you get a CEU form on top of that in that $37. If you just need CPR training and you're not interested in AVERT, contact the president at the email address that's on your screen so that we can see what we need to do to make sure that you can get that. E-dues for classified employees. We are now introducing a bi-monthly e-dues draft for classified employees. What this would do is it would draft half of your monthly dues on the first of the month and then draft the other half on the 15th of the month. Right now, it's available for new members only, but we'll be giving current members the opportunity to switch to a bi-monthly draft schedule if they're so inclined. Please watch your inbox in July for more details. The organizers ask you, as do I, to please check your bank account or your card statement to make sure that your dues are being drafted. And if they're not, call the office so that we can get that updated. You can email us at jftpsrp@gmail.com or call the office at 601-352-7613. If you need to contact your organizers, their contact information is on your screen. Upcoming board meetings. Tomorrow, May 19th at 5 p.m. will be the May Executive Board meeting, and then again on June 9th, the board will meet. Upcoming meetings for fiscal year 26-27 will be July 14, August 11, and September the 8th. Please email president.jftpsrp@gmail.com if you're interested in attending a board meeting. All JFT board members are welcomed to attend. We just ask that you RSVP because we need to make sure that we have a seat and an agenda available for you for an in-person meeting, or that you get an agenda and a Zoom link if it is a virtual meeting. JFT training. We have 2 trainings coming up on Friday, May 29th, 2026. First up will be the retirement workshop from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Members and non-members are welcome to attend this training at no cost. And then afterwards, we will have toxic versus hostile work environment from 3 to 5 p.m. Members and non-members are also welcome to attend this event. Please use the QR code to the right to register for those courses. Now, I have to state that JFT trainings are not eligible for CEU credit because they're not long enough and they're about your job, and MDE won't let us give you CEU credits for something that's about your job. Trust me, we asked. AFT and Share My Lesson. Please know that Share My Lesson has an upcoming professional development. We don't get credit for these because they're not long enough, but just because it doesn't give CEUs doesn't mean it's important. The AI Educator Brain, Career Readiness, Prepping Students for the Future of Work. That happens tomorrow, May 19th at 5 p.m. Central. When you go to register, it's going to say 6, but that's Eastern Time, Central Daylight Time. Learn how AI is changing the future and how you can help students prepare today. You can go to sharemylesson.com. I know I don't have that on here, but sharemylesson.com, and you can look for that or contact the office and we'll let you know. Also coming up tomorrow, May 19th at 6 p.m. Central is AFT Student Debt Clinic. AFT Medical Debt Clinic will be held on Thursday, May 28th at 2 p.m. And then they will repeat these during the month of June on June 4th and June 22nd. Please note that the June 4th is at 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time. If you want more information or want to sign up for some of these debt clinics, please use the QR code that is on your screen for more information. 2026 Mississippi legislative session. We know that the governor has canceled the special session to redraw lines for state level Supreme Court districts. That absolutely does not mean that we are out of the water. Please do not think that, because we know Mississippi gone Mississippi. He expects lines to be redrawn by 2028, so we know that it's coming and we can expect shenanigans. Please make sure that you contact your state representative and state senator and let them know how you feel about redrawing these lines and taking away minority votes. So, things for you to do. Sign up and show up. There is a lot going on. I know it is the last week of school, but tomorrow there are elections, there is a board meeting, there is a debt clinic, and there is an AI national level offered professional development session. There's a lot going on, but sign up and show up. Please check your accounts to make sure your dues are being drafted. Let us know if they're not. We continue to request that you boycott ChatGPT and OpenAI. You can go back to previous JFT updates from about mid-March to get more information on that. Please remember that JFT Talks is on our website. You can go in and log in as a member using the same credentials you use for aft.org/benefits, and you can find our full list. So be sure to check them out. Today, I'm going to be recording two new JFT Talks episodes. One is on doctor's notes, and another one is about clocking in and clocking out and keeping up with that information. Also, there are brochures on our website. Be sure to check those out. Please remember to whitelist Action Network emails and save Hustle phone numbers as contacts so that you are always getting our messages. And as a reminder, don't just delete an Action Network email without first opening it and scrolling through it, because if you delete it without reading it too much, your inbox will stop putting it in your inbox. And finally, as a reminder, find your joy. Please remember that joy is resistance in this time of insanity. Tell us how you find joy by using the blue QR code to the right. For more information about this, visit our website at jftpsrp.com/find-your-joy. And then to finish us out, I'll take us back to where we started. As a reminder, here's our contact information, website, email, and social media accounts. This is Joshua A. Strong with the Jackson Federation of Teachers, wishing you a wonderful, wonderful week.